what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, big game. You know what? I'm finna move on to another subject in boxing. You know, because like I said, I'm burnt out from the whole Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder situation. I'm gonna say my piece and then I'm just gonna move on because it's just time, man. Everybody wasting their time talking about this shit. Look, Anthony Joshua don't want to fight. Eddie Hearn don't want to fight. It's been proven over and over again that this fight is not happening because of Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn. They lied to people. They've lied to the fans. They've been lying throughout this so-called fake negotiations. Like I told you, they sent this man a blind contract. For real. You know, like I said, sign here and then send it back and then we can put anything in. They can sit up there and say, hey, you got to fight us. You know what I'm saying? This date. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, they can sit up there and put in, hey, you ain't going to get the fight till 2020. And, you know, I mean, come on, man. I mean, Shelly Fico didn't prove beyond a shadow of a doubt whose fault it is, man. And as I said before, Anthony Joshua and them wasn't really trying to negotiate. They was trying to dictate. I mean, they didn't want to compromise on anything. They don't want to compromise on the referees. They don't want to compromise on the judges. They don't want to compromise on anything. They just want the dude to take a flat rate. Now, keep in mind, I just want to show you how fake a lot of these boxing fans is. A lot of them, and particularly the ones that make these videos, man, trying to talk shit about the LDBC. They stupid as fuck, and y'all need to stop listening to them. Okay, the same people that are saying that Deontay Wilder, you know, should have took the flat rate of $15 million. These were the same ones that were hell-bent saying, oh no, Canelo was trying to cheat Triple G. Keep in mind, Triple G was allegedly offered a flat fee. And everybody said, oh, that would be dumb. But I get it. I get it. The black fighter should just take whatever's ever offer is just given to them. But people have that mentality towards blacks, where they feel like blacks are supposed to take whatever whatever you offer them. We're not supposed to negotiate what we think we're worth. Whatever, you know, somebody give to us or offer us, we supposed to be like, oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. And this is what I mean. A lot of these dudes have that slave master mentality when it comes to negotiating fights and shit, whether we like it or not. You know what I'm saying? And people just get mad because we bring this situation up, how people feel they can lowball a black person when they negotiate with them. Truth is true. Like I said before, Eddie Hearn done changed this story so many times. You know what I'm saying? They asked for proof of funds. That's on video. Then they said they didn't. You know, they said that Wembley Stadium wasn't available, but now it is in September. I mean, are you serious? What more proof do you need? Oh, we want to make Anthony Joshua an international star. We might have him fight in Brooklyn. Now all us, they like to play these games in America with referees and all this stuff, and then you had a suspect fight against Joseph Parker. Okay, where you had an inexperienced referee. Look, it's going to be worse for AJ. Because, see, here's the thing. When it comes time to actually negotiate this fight, Deontay Wilder, like I keep saying, he need to fight Tyson Fury, get him in the ring, knock him out. Because then, in negotiations, that helps him. Because basically all Anthony Joshua really is holding over Deontay Wilder's head is the fact that he got, you know, more belts than Deontay Wilder, but Deontay Wilder has the most important belt. Now, they admitted that now this came out of their mouth, even though they were the ones that were using this as an excuse not to make a fight with Deontay Wilder. They said, oh, we were given 24 hours to make a fight with Povetkin or he'll be stripped. Okay, so then, well, now it's been 2 weeks. It's Tuesday now. This announcement came out 2 weeks ago. Still no fight. Then you have Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua lightweight pointing fingers at each other. Oh, well, it's kind of Anthony Joshua's fault. Then Anthony Joshua, well, it's kind of Eddie Hearn's fault. Like I said, Anthony Joshua needs to be a man. and speak for himself. Lennox Lewis said something very important that Anthony Joshua should imply to, his persona, his personality. Lennox Lewis said he was determined to make that fight with Mike Tyson. He said no matter what, he said he wasn't going to let the promoters get in the way. He wasn't going to let the networks get in the way. He said he wanted that fight made. And yeah, the fight eventually got made. But here's the thing. It would be a lot easier to make the Anthony Joshua-Deontay Wilder fight. Because for most part, these dudes both fight on Showtime. So you wouldn't have all this stuff, what you had with Floyd Mayweather and, you know what I'm saying, Manny Pacquiao. And speaking of Manny Pacquiao, once again, when Floyd Mayweather said, hey, we offer Manny Pacquiao a $40 million flat rate, what was people doing? You had all these videos getting made. Oh, Floyd really don't want to fight. He made that bogus offer to Manny Pacquiao because he knew Manny Pacquiao would turn it down. Well, shouldn't we be saying the same thing about Anthony Joshua? Once again, here we go. Because it's Deontay Wilder, he's supposed to just take whatever is offered to him. See, like I said, y'all may not remember this shit, but I do. I remember all this shit that was being said on YouTube. Okay? I remember all this shit. That was back in let me see, I think that was back in 2012 or something when Floyd first put that out there. That we offered Manny Pacquiao for $40 million and he turned it down. And then the funny part about it was, this was right after Manny Pacquiao was talking all this shit about it ain't about the money and he'll fight Floyd for free and all that type of shit. Come on, man. Because you showed turned that offer deal. You showed held out till you got $80 million, which, you know what I'm saying? They said that's how much you made. And after your tax issues, you walked away with 15 or some shit like that. So, I mean, here's the thing, man. People seem to have memory lapses when it comes to certain subjects and shit. I like exposing these motherfuckers, how these dudes flip-flop and shit. A certain demographic, because like I said, a lot of these motherfuckers love to make videos about somebody else's hypocrisy, but then they don't never, you know what I'm saying, look at their own hypocrisy. Like I said, most of these motherfuckers on YouTube is full of shit anyway. And like I said, you fucking AJ fans, just take your fucking L and move on, man. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, man. The fight ain't happening because of Eddie Hearn. And like I said, people always talking about, well, were you in AJ's pockets? Like I keep saying, man, a lot of people just started out that AJ really make $25 million a fight. But the funny part about it is, y'all all in certain people's pockets, but then y'all ain't in this dude's pockets. So we gonna throw all that shit out the door. I doubt very seriously if AJ is making that type of bread. I've been telling you for the longest, Eddie Hearn wants to have every fucking advantage he can if he mans up and have this fight with Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. They want to have full fucking control. But that's what a lot of these idiots are not telling you, these half-assers. But I'm giving y'all the real. If this fight is made, Eddie Hearn wants to have complete control of this fight, and all they're using is that fake ass victory over Klitschko to try to warrant their behavior. Like I said before, they have not been negotiating, they have been dictating. And then for these idiot AJ fans to sit up there and believe they have the right to ask of all these demands of Deontay Wilder, they're mentally retarded. Why can't people see what's going on? Shit, it's just like for real, man. It's just like talking to a stop sign and shit, man. For real. Because people cannot comprehend what's going on. Look, AJ fans, take y'all L AJ don't want the fight, man. He doesn't. He doesn't want the Deontay Wilder fight right now. They had no intentions on fighting that man. They just do some bullshit out there to see could it stick. Eddie Hearn had a new lie every week on why this fight couldn't happen. And he been blatantly caught on video telling lie after lie after lie. And you have idiots that still defend this dude. As I said before, if Deontay Wilder behaved the way that Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn have behaved, he would get raked across the ashes. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. All this shit about, oh, well, you know, an 8-week training camp ain't enough for what? Man, what, dude, what the fuck, man? What, you need a 10-week training camp? There is a such thing as overtraining. You sure you want to do that and then really get fucked up? I think the problem is with Eddie Hearn, he has too much riding on Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua, as of right now, he feels his cash cow. And he feel like he can't put Anthony Joshua, as of right now, in a risky situation. Because if Anthony Joshua loses, then it's back to square one. Like I said before, man, they put all these fake-ass stipulations. If Anthony Joshua loses, he gets an instant rematch. But if Anthony Joshua wins, he doesn't have to fight Deontay Wilder. Who does shit like that? And y'all call yourself boxing fans? Y'all cool with this type of shit? Y'all cool with this shit? Y'all cool with somebody like acting like that towards the fight? And all y'all keep saying is Anthony Joshua, he's the east side. He's the east side. Because he sells $20 tickets? For real? Then the other half of then the scalpers buy the other half of the fight tickets and then resell them. Which, by the way, the scalpers are making most of the money because they're selling the tickets for double. Keep in mind, Anthony Joshua doesn't see any of that scalping money. Because those scalpers have, either sell them, you know what I'm saying, sell them out their own briefcase or whatever, or their own personal website or whatever. Or sell them outside the stadium. So just remember that. Y'all don't know shit about boxing, man. For real, y'all don't know how boxing works, period. This is the problem that I have with the internet era. Too many casuals. They go by what one person say, and then they try to talk to people that actually know boxing and say, yeah, well, Eddie Hearn, who cares a fuck what Eddie Hearn says? So everything that come out Eddie Hearn's mouth is, you know what I'm saying, is the gospel. No, it isn't. It's not even close. Everything that comes out of Eddie Hearn's mouth is a fucking lie. And Anthony Joshua should want to beat Eddie Hearn's ass his damn self, based off the fact that Eddie Hearn has made him look like a complete coward. And now Anthony Joshua on social media trying to do his fake pull-ups and all this shit, saying, oh, Wilder needs to find his pen. Nah, fuck that. And I'm like, Deontay Wilder, the price done went up now. Even Lennox Lewis says 60-40 is a fair deal. No flat rate. And it's just like Ego say, see, they don't want to open up the books. Why the fuck would I take $15 million and then, a flat rate for a fight, and then this fight does over $100 million in all around revenue? This clown, AJ, been paid $50 million up front, then he makes like another $25 million off pay-per-view in the live gate, and then Deontay Wilder is sitting up with $15 million, and the fight that generated over $100 million in ticket sales, pay-per-view, and advertisement, and blase. Really? Are you kidding me? Tch. But then again, like I said, you idiots think Deontay Wilder is supposed to take that offer. Because you think with brothers, it ain't no negotiations. It's, hey, take this and go on about your business. Nah, fuck that. We gonna negotiate. And then when you ask people, how can you justify Anthony Joshua's team not willing to work with Deontay Wilder on anything? They don't want to budge on anything. They don't want to, like I said, they want to pick the judges. They want to pick the refs. They don't want to meet him halfway on nothing. They don't want to compromise on nothing. And then once again, you guys are sitting up here trying to condone this shit. You guys, like I said, are making it look like Anthony Joshua then plowed down like 20 former champions, like 20 future Hall of Famers, and you know what I'm saying, and 20 top 10 pound-for-pound fighters. Is you fucking serious? Stop it. You guys are making fools out of yourself. Y'all making it worse than yourself, man. Y'all exposing yourself every day for the lack of knowledge that you have when it comes to this boxing shit, man. People try to, you got people like me, 7-8, we try to educate y'all on how this shit works. And we trying to educate y'all on whose fault it is. But then people want to be agenda-based and try to make it seem like that the LDBC and guys like me got it in for AJ. No, we're just calling AJ and Eddie Hearn out on their blatant bullshit. This ain't got nothing to do with this ain't really got nothing to do with UK versus USA. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really got nothing to do with that. It's just about bullshit being thrown at the public. And then you got fake YouTubers, you know who they are, trying to make it look like we're just being unfair to Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn when they secretly playing the race card. They're saying, oh, we're attacking Eddie Hearn just because he's white and all that type of bullshit. But at the end of the day, you're defending Eddie Hearn's bullshit because he's white. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm out.